join us now live, one candidate who is really trying to pick up some of that voter support, Senator Tim Scott. Senator, you have made your personal story, right, part of your campaign. You had two moments I thought resonated. One, talking about how high gas prices are actually a gas crisis in some families.
Yes.
And also talking about Iowa farmers and how if you raise the retirement age physically, it could hurt them, almost kill them.
100%. When you think about the Iowa farmer, there's no doubt about it that the physical wear and tear on your body is tremendous. So when you're talking about raising the retirement age from where it is today by a year or two or three, that is devastating to the average person who is a blue-collar worker. I think we should take into consideration the fact that it's not just Social Security that is a challenge. It's all of our mandatory spending and, frankly, our annual appropriations that has skyrocketed. That's why I talked about going back to pre-COVID levels of appropriations on an annual basis, as well as dealing with the overall state of spending so that we can manage our resources better. But we have to actually increase the economic activity in the private sector so that it converts to more resources in the public sector and cut our spending. I'd like to lead the charge towards a balanced budget amendment.
Senator, let me ask you about some of your comments on Iran and specifically what sounded to my ear like a new policy that you're essentially rolling out, or a new position that you're backing, which is that the U.S. should, in your view, potentially strike Iran here. There has been a lot of concern, as you well know, about any further escalation in the region, putting the Israel-Hamas war on an even more terrifying glide path toward broader conflict. How do you manage those two things?
Very easily. What we've seen since October the 17th has been 40 attacks on military personnel in the region. What we know is that appeasement is a terrible strategy that leads to more chaos, more conflict, and frankly, if you want to reverse that, to de-escalate the situation in the Middle East requires us to cut off the head of the snake and or to strike in Iran. That is what is necessary for us to deal with the challenges that we see in the Middle East. It is really clear. Hamas gets 90% of its funds from Iran. Hezbollah, similar fashion. So what we know that we need to do in order to reduce the number of attacks, proxy attacks on our military, is not just to strike a warehouse in Syria. It is actually to turn our attention to the funders of terrorism in the region and the attacks on American military. And let us not forget, we've lost American lives. I know we talk about now, I think it's up to 16 or 1700 Israelis, 35 American lives. All of that blood goes back to Iran. If you want to de-escalate the situation, it starts and ends with Iran. You cannot negotiate with evil. You have to destroy it.
Senator, I asked this next question not easily. Campaigns are tough. You sacrifice a lot of your time. A lot of people work very hard for you. You work very hard. You're running around states, spending a lot of time in Iowa. The threshold for the next debate is a little tougher, right? You have to be 6% national polls or in one of the first 4 states. You have to have 80,000 unique donors. We know it was a challenge for you to make it to the debate stage here. Do you think tonight is your last debate, or can you promise your donors and your voters you're going to be there in a month?
I'm 100% confident that 30 days from now in Alabama, we'll be hanging out having a conversation about, wow, Tim, you were actually on the stage. Of course I'll be on the stage. What we saw in less than about a week, we saw thousands of people come and donate to our campaign. And our numbers already are helping us to qualify in Iowa for the next debate. We're not running a national campaign. We're running a campaign state by state. That's how these campaigns actually work. If you think back to 2011 and 2015, it was Herman Cain and the 999. Winning in Iowa right now. 2015, it was Ben Carson. So what we know is that the voters are just turning their attention towards this election. I'm very optimistic that we can continue to make gains.
Senator Scott, we appreciate you joining us here
after
the debate on NBC News. Appreciate your time.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.